Hey everybody, Pastor Vern with the daily update for July 9th, 2020. As we continue on in some kind of unsettled weather, we got a bunch of rain here in St. Ed last night, and I understand other areas of our other places in our area got inch to 2 inches, maybe a little bit more in some places. So that was a good rain. Um, Hope you didn't receive much storm damage where you are, but the rain is welcome in July in this part of the world. We're going to continue on with our women of the Bible a little bit here for today. We're going to talk a little bit about Mary and Martha today. Now we know they were kind of a unique pair. They were sisters. Their brother's name was Lazarus. They all lived in the same household. We also know that Mary and Martha's personalities were very different when it came to their faith relationships. They obviously, I think we can extract from the scriptures fairly comfortably that they entertained Jesus and his followers quite often in their home. And I think it was kind of a bit of a safe base for Jesus, that this was a family that he was well acquainted with, that accepted him for how he presented himself, and a place, kind of a little bit of a safe haven for him. And so we understand, though, that the personalities of the two sisters were quite different. Martha was very industrious, and she found in her mindset that in her best way to serve Jesus as one of the followers was by service, by preparing things for him and his disciples, preparing food, preparing a place to rest, preparing those things that met the physical needs of Jesus and his disciples. She was apparently kind of geared to that way. She was wired as a doer, and that was the way she expressed her faith, and that is perfectly fine. I tell you what, without those who are wired as doers in the church, we would accomplish very little. On the other hand, Mary was wired as a listener and a person who would just take things in and ponder them, respond in a way that was different than Martha, in a way where she filled her faith with the stories and the treasures that Jesus shared with her verbally. And they ran into some conflict with that. Mary would scurry around and help in the kitchen and get things ready. Mary sat at Jesus' feet, absorbing the what Jesus was teaching. Martha thought that wasn't fair, told Jesus to tell Mary to help, and Jesus said that Mary was doing the thing that was right for her, to hear the word and to take that in, to spend time with Jesus and understand what the message that he brought was about. I guess that leads me to talk about, there's diversity in all of us on how we approach things. Some of us are wired as doers, some of us are wired as hearers and thinkers and learners. That overlaps, absolutely, but sometimes we tend to show one part of that personality more than the other. And without both those, the church would not survive. We have to have people who are willing to take the time to ponder the things of faith, in order to maybe then reach out and explain and show that the experience of faith has changed them in a positive way. And we need people who go out and do things. We are part of mission driven, as part of our life. In James it says those who faith without deeds is not faith at all. And so this is one of them things where they both approach us, the worship of God and the worship of Jesus in a different light, but they were both serving in the way that their mind was wired to help. So that's kind of what we're talking about today. Y'all take good care of yourself, take care of others, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.